Hi, how are you? My name is Zita. I'm your guiding luminary. Thank you for joining me on my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. I'm a life coach and intuitive healer. I work with a lot of clients who are often looking to move forward in a new direction in their life and they're stuck and they come to me for some guidance. And in addition to traditional life coaching practices, I like to use oracle cards, angel cards, tarot cards, and crystals to help them find sticking points and blockages that they are not consciously aware of. And then in analyzing their personal situation by doing a personal reading, I'm able to guide them moving forward. And this is very inspirational and fulfilling for me and my clients as well. So I was inspired to do some readings this week. So I've started today with finding a blockage. It seems that I'm a little blocked. It seems I'm stuck somewhere, and I did a reading for myself. So I said, you know what? If I'm stuck, perhaps there's many others who are stuck as well. So this may be an opportune time for you to pick a pile and to see whether or not there's something here, a message that might resonate with you to help you move forward. So without further ado, this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I would encourage you to take a few seconds to take a deep breath, meditate on which pile resonates with you, and then if you prefer to pick with crystals, this is a citrine. It's a beautiful crystal. I love this peachy orange tangerine kind of color. This is an obsidian for pile number 2, which is very grounding and solid kind of crystal. And finally, pile number 3, it's your traditional quartz crystal. When held in the right way, you could see it has the heart formation. So whichever way you prefer, by numbers, pile 1, 2, or 3, or by crystals, please feel free to pick one of the piles. Or if you feel more than one pile resonates with you, there is no problem with that. Often there's many messages that be coming through at the same time. And if this is the case with you, feel free to pick 2 piles or 3. I have some clients who watch all my videos in their entirety. They pick a pile that resonates with them, but they watch the whole video. So without further ado, I'm going to put the timestamps in the description below, and we'll start with pile number 1. Okay, for those who pick pile number 1, this is for you. As I mentioned earlier, this is a beautiful crystal, the citrine, that attracts a lot of abundance and joy and love. As we all know, the universe is full of abundance. So just because you have some joy and love in your life doesn't mean someone else is lacking. The universe can give everybody money, everybody love, a lot of joy, health. We just need to ask and be in a receptive mode to receive when the universe is trying to bestow this information, this love and guidance on you. So what I'll do first is put this over here to see whether or not this will help us with your reading. And the first card is your oracle card. So let's go with that and see what this brings. So these cards are chakra cards, and what I'm feeling here is that your heart, not your heart. Maybe I said that for a reason. Your heart's trying to speak out. There we go. And it's trying to communicate something. You're trying to express yourself. You're trying to share and exchange ideas. Maybe you're trying to connect with somebody. And I'm feeling a couple of things because this is a general reading. There's a couple of things that I'm feeling. First of all, I'm feeling that your heart chakra may be blocked and it's preventing you from moving forward or speaking your truth, or maybe if you're in a communication division or career or in sales or business development, or you're a teacher and you're being presented the opportunity to talk in front of a group of people and you've been blocked, so you're not being able to share all this knowledge and information that you have within yourself. And in not speaking up for yourself, you might end up having issues around your throat. So with your thyroid, you may find yourself often having tickles in your throat, or you may have some allergies, and you have a cough, a dry cough, and you drink the water, you take your medication or herbal remedies to help you try to clear that, but it's not working because chances are your throat chakra is not well balanced, and it's preventing you from speaking your truth, going into the universe and finding what you need. Because if you see, there's this beautiful lotus flower which represents a lot of change, and there's the earth. So you got the whole world at your fingertips. There's birds, there's butterflies, there's flowers, and you're being encouraged to try to be part of this cosmos, to be part of this cycle, to express your truth, express your knowledge, and share what you need to share. Also, if someone has upset you recently and you're trying to be the nice person, you're trying to be the better person, and you don't set a strong boundary, and you don't get upset, and you don't share what they've said to you that's upset you, then it's going to block you. Conversely, if you're someone who's out too much, talking too much, you may not be thinking, to be careful as well, because you may be stepping on other people's toes. So regardless which scenario resonates with you, you're in a phase right now, in a new phase where communication is very important with you. It could be also with your family, at work. Maybe it's opening up a business. So some of your clients, so just be mindful of you, whether or not you're speaking your truth, you're expressing yourself, you're sharing and exchanging information. And there's this connection with the people around you, with the divine source and energy also floating around you, because there might be messages coming to you and you're not hearing them, you're not listening, and doing that, you're preventing yourself from being in a better perspective, in a better vibe, and your career, it could flourish more, and you can be more outspoken when you're standing in front of people because you're comfortable, you know what you need to know, you know what to say, and you're able to share. So I've also pulled out a crystal healing cards and to see what they can share with you and to help you. Oh, isn't that amazing? The colors, how they align. Wow. So what I'm hearing is that perhaps there's something in your past that is waking up, and you can see the ancestor card has popped. So there's something in your past, being your parents, your grandparents, or perhaps from a previous life, that has impacted you and it's got you stuck. Because petrified wood is usually chopped down wood, so it's almost like dead wood. So I'm not saying that you are dead, but you might be a bit dead inside, or there's something preventing you from flourishing and expressing yourself because there's a deadness around you. So you're not vibrating where you could be vibrating. And there's obviously the need for emotional healing. So I'm seeing that this citrine crystal, is here to try to probably bring you emotional healing so that you can speak your truth. But in order to speak your truth, you have to find deeply, what is it that's troubling you? Because petrified wood, as you know, is part of an actual tree trunk that was cut down and has rotted away, or the tree itself died for whatever reason and was left in the woods, and as the foliage and the water dehydrated, the tree died and it started to turn into petrified wood. And this here is being, when you look at the circles in the tree, every circle within the bark, within the trunk, represents a year of the life of a tree. So maybe there's something there in the last year, the last few years, or from a previous life, like I said earlier, that's preventing you from growing because you haven't been able to flourish because this energy is still with you and it's blocking you. It's not flourishing. It's not receiving the sunlight. It's not getting the water it needs. So it's not in the woods communicating with the other trees because it has sadly died. And this has caused you tremendous pain. It could be something coming through the generations in your family. And perhaps you're part of a tribe or a group of people that have always been silenced, or you're someone who's shy and afraid to speak up for herself or himself, and then you block yourself, and in blocking yourself, you're blocking the emotional healing that's trying to come through you, so that you can help yourself and your ancestors to heal. And what I'm hearing is that the universe is asking you need to take time to relax and try to disconnect from the day-to-day grind, because in being busy, always being on the treadmill, you're not hearing what the universe is trying to tell you. You're not hearing the guidance. I'm hearing your ancestors are here with you right now, actually. And some of them could be your spirit guides, and they're trying to give you some information on what happened to them or could have happened to you. And because you're in that same spiritual connection, your soulmates, you're bringing through this energy into this life, and you're being asked in this life to relax a little bit. Observe what's going on around you. Go into nature and perhaps ground yourself so that you can lift this blockage. Perhaps you can put this citrine on your throat or your heart chakra to try to bring this energy out so that this blockage clears. Perhaps you go for a walk, ground yourself, and let go some of the trauma that is being buried deeply within your genetics and in your family's genetics as well. So this is probably a very dark or deep chakra, what's the word I'm looking for? Energy that your whole family has been trying to learn through, process, release, heal, and forgive. So let's see if there's any more guidance for the other cards. And I've gotten cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle, so perhaps there's interesting information for you here. Okay, I'm getting a lot of downloads. So what I'm hearing is this situation is very complicated. Whether or not this is something you're bringing in through your family, from the lineage, from past lives, from current generations, it's a complicated situation. So it's maybe easy for someone to tell you, oh, get over it, move on, it's not the end of the world. Actually, that's not always the case, because you need to be able to understand and rectify what happened. Perhaps there's some spiritual prayers you can say to help your family, your lineage come through this, because you've come to a junction in your life where it's time for you to process what happened to your ancestors, find the emotional healing so you can relax, prepare yourself. Yes, this was a complicated situation with your family, but it's time for you to let it go. It's time for you to move to the next phase, and it's time for you to embrace all that the universe can send you. If you see here, there's butterflies, and these butterflies signify change. And I just noticed, besides this beautiful dragonfly that's encouraging you to get going with this little spark to push you and guide you to take that step forward, I'm seeing that these butterflies have a backdrop of a forest. Isn't that amazing? That just blows me away sometimes when I see the synchronicities between the cards. So look at this lush forest, this greenery in the background. So you have this in your hands. You have the solutions. If it's not clear enough for you, perhaps I would encourage you to meditate or even go into the nature, like I was saying earlier, and ground yourself. Take off your shoes, put your feet down, hug a tree, and talk to the tree. You might stumble on the tree. They may be connected to you in your soul, or you're being guided by someone from your ancestors' group of souls to go to this tree so that that tree can take this energy from you and this negativity away from you, and so that it can be cleared, because the trees are there to help us to get rid of any tension, any negativity, and they will take it from us and they will revive it and regenerate energy. So I'm going to encourage you with your left hand to receive. So in your mind's eye, let go with your right hand as you ground yourself and open your left hand to bring and embrace this abundance that's trying to come through, because they're telling you very clearly, the universe communicating with you, it's time for you to let go and break and cut anything that's been keeping back your family from prospering and moving forward. Pile number one, you've been giving this very, very important mandate. And something that just popped out in me is there's a 2 here and there's 2 2s. So there's definitely some synchronicity, energy coming through to try to help you. And this is your journey in this life. You've been given this mandate. You've been given this responsibility as part of your soul contract to help yourself grow, to break the cycle for your family, so your future ancestors, your future generations don't have to be burdened by this emotional pain and trauma that your past family had to endure. So what I've decided to do is, for you, I've pulled the magical deck to empower you, to give you that lift and that energy to see what your next step should be. I did shuffle a deck prior to coming online, but I thought it'd be interesting to shuffle in front of you to see what the universe has to offer specifically. So pile number one, oh, that's a little bit too many. Maybe there's a lot to do. Okay, let's try it again. Pile number one. The cards are excited. They want to give you so much advice, but we'll ask for a couple of cards one at a time and see what happens. So let's see what happens, pile number one. This is really funny. Okay, let's see. Important message coming through from your ancestors. There we go. Union. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength. Joined forces with friends and flourish. Isn't that amazing? So this, again, reinforces that you're not alone in the universe. Your ancestors are here to guide you. They want to work with you. They want to partner with you. They want to join this union. They want to create this union. So here you are. They're encouraging you to embark on this dragon, on this elemental who's going to take you and uplift you so that you can break free from what's holding you back. Reach out to your friends and family, because you're going to go through a very important change that will encourage you to move forward so that you can speak freely. Set better boundaries. Protect yourself and future generations from anything that may have been adversely affecting your whole family and its lineage. And another thing I'm seeing here is a tree. So there's another tree. So definitely, please go outside, ground yourself, talk to some trees. There's a lot of green, which is the heart-centered chakra, of course. So your heart, I can feel palpitations in my heart right now. Your family's sending you a lot of love. They want to help you and they want to guide you. So please go ahead and do this. And I was just guided to look underneath at the pile, and it's rebirth. Rebirth. You will start a new beginning and again, new friendships. So I encourage you, pile number one, go outside, embrace Mother Nature. You're in a very good place to help yourself and your ancestors so that you can be with the ones who make you shine. Find people who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. So perhaps you're holding on to people that are making it very difficult for you. Perhaps you're in a process of losing some friends. And maybe it's just time for those friendships to end. So let those go so that you can let in new people, because you are not the same person you were even 5 minutes ago, 5 years ago. No matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, accept the positive change that is coming. I'm so happy to close the reading with this beautiful card and this beautiful message for you. Pile number 1, bless you. I encourage you on your new journey. You need to have this beautiful life ahead of you. You are going to have so much more joy and prosperity with this new phase. I'm so happy for you, pile number 1. I wish you all the best and want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day. And if you'd like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description below, and I love to connect with you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, for those who picked pile number 2, this reading is for you. And for those who picked the black obsidian, I just wanted to mention that this is a very rough cut. So it's almost like in its natural form when it comes out of the earth. And this is often used to ward off dark energies and to ground people. So if you feel like you're in a bad mood and you can't understand why, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, as they say, maybe there's something around you that's bothering you, or maybe there's energies around you that are negative and they're keeping you from vibrating higher. So I would encourage you perhaps to go and get this if you'd like and put it near or at the bottom of your bed, under the foot of your bed. And this way you can ward off any dark energies that might be trying to come into your life. So generally what I'll do is I'm just going to clear the decks to make sure there aren't any dark energies around here for you and at you, or trying to discourage you or bring you down and keep you in a moody place. So let's see what the cards have to say and encourage you. Okay, so with the chakra cards, let's see which one is the one that's needing some attention right now. So this is your sacral chakra with the yellow, and typically the sacral chakra is just above your root, no, it's right around your belly button. And this card is telling you that you need to find time to be a little bit more disciplined, to empower yourself and feel more empowered, you're more fulfilled, you're happier in life. So perhaps you've been avoiding making an important decision, or you've been avoiding some responsibility at work or at home. Perhaps your boss has asked you to work on a certain project and you're delaying the project. You were supposed to maybe call a printer to print some brochures, or you're a teacher and you forgot to teach a particular lesson that would lead to another lesson, or you're starting a business and you forgot to order those flyers or put something on special. So there's something you're not doing to advance yourself. You're preventing or causing your own demise, actually, because you're maybe young heart, you're a young spirit, you want to have fun, it's summertime, you want to go out and just play. So you're not taking responsibility because you're lacking the discipline to get you through an important step or milestone in your life to push you forward. And because you're not doing whatever you're supposed to be doing, for example, like I said earlier, you might be on a project at work and you didn't write the blog you were supposed to write. And because you didn't write the blog, you feel guilty. You can't sleep at night. It's bugging you and it's bugging you. And you don't know why. Maybe you don't even know why you're doing this. Maybe there is this energy around you that's preventing you from moving forward. Or maybe it's your own energy and you need to do some clearing. Maybe you need to change something you're eating, or maybe what you're drinking, to be careful. Maybe you're drinking too much coffee and you get too frazzled and you can't go ahead and do that little blog article because you can't focus. Maybe you're trying to build something, maybe a physical house or build a business, and you're just frazzled and you're kind of scattered all over the place. You don't understand why. Maybe you need to develop a bit of a project plan or a marketing plan. Perhaps you need someone to help you. And maybe one of the things is you're avoiding the responsibility because you're afraid of the time and energy that's going to be required for you to move forward. So let's see, because you have a great opportunity right now. You're trying to grow something. So maybe this project at work can really flourish, or you want to start your own business and that can really succeed. Like whatever you're avoiding, it's in your hands. You have the responsibility to do this. You're being empowered. You're being given this energy or this project or this dream to come true. And for some reason, you're kind of skating back and forth. You one step forward, two steps back, or you've never done this before, so you're scared. Maybe you're scared of even this success. You're scared of this success because you've never been successful before. Maybe because you've had parents who constantly nagged you, put you down, or if you have partners, or you're in relationships, or even family members that are dark and maybe outright evil and keeping you from moving forward. So you see, you've got this project in your hand. You've got this plant in your hand. But this plant needs to be grounded in actual earth for it to grow. You can't just hold it. A flower will not grow without soil, without love, without the sunshine, without the water. It's time for you to plant that seed. Take responsibility for the next phase of your life. There's something that's trying to be birthed. There's something your higher self is trying to tell you. Dear pile number 2, take that plant, take that seed, and plant it. Cover it up with soil, water it, and let the sun shine over it so that you can glow, so you can project can glow. Look at the glow, the sunlight coming in, the energy, the positivity. And in doing this, you'll dispel any dark energy around you. So let's see if there's any crystal healing advice for you. I'll just put them in the way they came out. Wow, I always find that so encouraging and interesting how that works. You see, we talked a lot about grounding. And the hematite is also another crystal. You can see the coloring. It's almost the same as obsidian. Very dark color. It's very grounding. These are crystals that we find in deep dark tunnels around the planet, and they're there to ground energy. Because when you go to a park or anywhere in the grass and you let your feet ground themselves into the earth will pull the energy. Of course, that has to be cleared and cleansed, and these are the types of crystals buried deeply in the earth that can do that for you, or can do this for Mother Earth. So I would encourage you again to do things to ground yourself. Maybe just stop, drop, and lie in the grass. Literally lie in the grass. Because as I mentioned earlier, you're sorry, I don't mean to be laughing at you, because this happens to all of us. You're lacking the courage to take responsibility because you don't want to accept the responsibility. Maybe because you don't feel empowered, you're scared. Maybe people have bugged you or teased you or even downright brought you down. Perhaps your parents or siblings from your childhood who didn't see eye to eye with you. They discouraged you because their dreams were not the same dreams as your dreams, and they just don't understand what you're trying to maybe accomplish. Maybe you're an artist, a singer or a dancer or a painter, and your parent is a financial analyst and an accountant. So you're left brain versus right brain. They don't understand you, you don't understand them. And because you don't have the encouragement from them, you don't have the courage maybe to fight and to stand up for yourself, or they've knocked you down so much you're just burnt. So find these beautiful stones and crystals that can help you. And this pink crystal color is very loving, very heart-centered, very glowy. It's one of the purest resonating colors. It just resonates love and affection and appreciation of who you are. And in loving yourself more and grounding yourself, you'll probably find more courage to take the responsibility, because there's an important chapter in your life that's coming in now that you have to birth. It's a new era for you, a new journey. And you need to find a way to accept this responsibility because you have a beautiful opportunity, perhaps to start a business or partner with somebody to do something, go on a trip maybe, but you're scared. Find a way by getting rid of the fear and dissolving the negativity around you so that you find that roar of a tiger and the courage to move forward. So let's see if the wisdom of the cards, wisdom of the oracle, can give you some advice. And wow, so pile number 2, what jumped at me are these higher guides that are around you. So yes, this may be you. You're a very powerful manifester, dear pile number 2. But you seem very discouraged at this point in time. Isn't it amazing how the colors kind of go with you? You're being encouraged and being guided, literally, by your guides here. See the little faces? They're trying to guide you and they're feeling sad that you're sad. They're trying to uplift you because you're a powerful person. All you need to do is embrace yourself and have confidence, because in accepting who you are, this powerful being, you will become an amazing success. You can do this. You can birth this project. You can apply for that job. You can start that business or go back to school. You know, it looks like even like a little diploma. So if you ground yourself, refocus yourself, even if it's a little baby steps, clear any dark energies. You know, perhaps you want to spray some Palo Santo around you or burn some of the Palo Santo around you. Go out into Mother Nature, because you are already a success to have gone and reached this point in your life where you are today. And there's no reason you cannot graduate and move on to the next phase of your life. I'm so happy for you, pile number 2. Very happy for you. This is wonderful news. So if you picked pile number 2, this is amazing. Don't give up on yourself. I'm here. You might want to buy a tiger's eye crystal and perhaps wear it around your belly button. If it's you have a belt or like a cell phone buckle, put it in your cell phone or put it in your pockets or in your purse and carry it around with you. Or if you can, get yourself a bracelet with tiger's eye crystals on it, and put it on your left hand, because this will encourage you to receive from the universe from your left hand. So to close your reading, pile number 2, I've decided to pull out the Magical Times Empowerment cards to encourage you and push you even further. Let's see what other final advice from the universe is. Let's see. I've shuffled a deck previously, but I like to shuffle when I find decks I want to give advice so that it's spontaneous. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. So isn't that incredible? So with the obsidian, it will take away any negativity. So as I did earlier, I'm going to clear the screen. I'm going to clear your energy. There's prosperity that's trying to come in with this project or new phase in your life that's trying to be birthed. It is destined to be successful. Perhaps you're afraid of the success. Perhaps you're not ready or able to be in this zone of prosperity. But rest assured, the universe, you can see these little frogs. You can almost see them smiling, especially this one here. It's almost like a world card from the tarot deck. The world's your oyster. You have an opportunity. Stay positive, stay focused, believe in yourself, accept. You're a very highly evolved master. You're a high priestess. You are someone who is a great manifester. The universe is pushing you to move forward. You will succeed. You will prosper. All you need to do is accept and believe in yourself, in being this powerful being that you are. So that's your reading, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope it resonated with you. I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment in the comment sections. I do read as many as I can. I try to respond as quickly as I can. And I appreciate the interaction. And of course, it encourages more likes on the YouTube channels. Also bring these to other people so they can view my channel. If you like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description below. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day, pile number 2. God bless. Okay, for those who picked pile number 3, this reading is for you. This is a little quartz crystal, and if you play with it a little bit, you can actually see a heart there. So I'm sending you love with this crystal, and the crystal wants to send you love and peace and prosperity. And it's one of those crystals that are multifaceted in that they can clear all chakras in your body. So I'm going to share with you its energy so I can reflect and clear any blockages that you may have within you. So the first card is going to share with us what is being blocked or which chakra needs particular attention. And at this time in your life, you're probably looking for some guidance. You may be entering a new phase, and it seems like you've gone through a cycle and it's come to an end. And I see this is the tree of life. So this is an opportunity for you to get a lot of prosperity. Perhaps you're looking for love. So the card says support, love, signs, and direction. You're trying to find your way. Maybe you're starting out on a new career, going back or thinking of going back to school, or you just met someone who's got your attention and you're not sure yet what to do next. And it's starting a new phase. So these two, so here's the moon and here's the sun. So you're orbiting around yourself in your life, looking for inspiration and guidance. You may be looking for a new opportunity at work or at school, a love interest, to resolve an issue with your family, finding new friends, starting new hobbies. Whatever it is you're looking for, it's your third eye or your crown chakra that are trying to send you some information. So you are looking for guidance on the next steps. So let's see what the crystal cards have in store for you. So the first card is talking about animals. So maybe you are someone who works actually with animals or who loves animals, or one of your guides is actually an animal. So to me, that looks maybe like a bear or a dog, or a little bit like a poodle. So, and as you can see, it is green. So this is somebody or some guide or an animal spirit that's trying to come in with a lot of love and affection to guide you to move forward. So I'm not sure if you have pets. If you do, perhaps to give them an extra hug. Perhaps you want to start a career working at the SPCA, or dog walking business, or babysitting animals while people go on vacation. Maybe you want to become a vet to help animals. So you're being encouraged, if this is the direction you're looking to go, if you're looking to explore new avenues in your life, is to pray to your guides to help them guide you to manifest what you're looking for, what you want, because you need to find a little bit more clarity. So this crystal, the tanzanite, you can see it's a beautiful crystal. If you were to put it on your third eye, and when you meditate, it could help decalcify your pineal gland. So this way it would give you more clarity and you'd be able to receive the guidance the universe is so desperately trying to send to you. So I would encourage you to buy this crystal, or if you have this card deck at home, to perhaps take the card itself, Or if you and put it on your forehead, if not, right between your two eyes. If not, perhaps pause this video when you're meditating at this point in time where this crystal is appearing and you can see the energy is vibrating. So how things work in the universe and quantum universe, that just with the intention of you wanting to have this crystal on your forehead can help you with your manifestation, because it will help you bring clarity so you have a better vision of what you want. By praying to your animals or your animal guides or spirits, you'll be able to manifest. This is so, so, so beautiful. Even if you had a very general crystal like the clear crystal, it would help you find clarity. And it's interesting to see you've got 4 crystals or 4 cards, and they're all addressing different chakras. So this is the heart chakra that needs some attention. This is your sacral chakra, just above your foundation root chakra. So you're probably looking and you're trying to empower yourself to bring this energy into you. But before any of this can manifest, you need to clear the chakras so you can see what you want. But to see what you want, you got to look in your heart. Look into your soul to find the guidance here that you're looking for with clarity. So maybe take the time to write things down if you're a writer. If you enjoy writing, it's something very quickly. It doesn't have to be a novel or a chapter. I mean, it's just a little paragraph to list the things you'd like to accomplish in your life. Perhaps you just graduated from school and you're looking for a job, but you're not sure which industry you want to work in. So perhaps you have a finance degree, but you're not sure. Do you want to go into the banking industry, the insurance industry, or do you want to work for a marketing firm, but in the finance department? So there's a lot of options for you, and you're a bit confused. So look deeply within your soul, because the universe is waiting for you. Your guides are waiting for you. So look if there aren't any clues they're sending you. Maybe there's words that pop out. So for example, let's just take that example. If you're in the finance industry, if all of a sudden you get a new communication from your financial institution, and that may be a sign that you're being encouraged to go work for a bank. Or you get your insurance policy for your car in the mail or in email, however you communicate with them. Maybe there's an opportunity for you to work with them. So open yourself up. Open up your eyes and clear yourself to see what the universe is trying to say. Okay, so let's see with the next 2 cards, some of the wisdom that the universe believes you have within you. So you're definitely a warrior, so you're someone who's very apt to go out and fight for what they want. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you will go out and fight physically, but it's somebody who's very passionate about what they want to do. So you may have been studying art or music or being a plumber, electrician, or a leader, a teacher, a doctor, nurse, lawyer. It doesn't really matter, but you are someone who's very passionate. And maybe, well, what I'm hearing now, because of your warrior background, because you have this need to fight, maybe for justice, you just graduated with a law degree, and you don't want to just be a typical lawyer. You want to be a lawyer with a purpose, to work for a cause. Or if you're gifted in finance, you just don't want to work for a bank. You want to develop financial products that can help people and not take advantage of them. So you might be an advocate to go out there and rally for people who need financial support or legal support. Maybe you want to work for legal aid. Or you might want to fight for the SPCAs that are taking care of animals that are abandoned there. So it's clear, it's getting clear for me that you are someone with a lot of light, a lot of spark. Look at this concentrated look. You have in your heart, you want to go out to do something. And it's not just a job, it's a life purpose. This is what's different about you. Whatever the work you're going to do is to bring about life purpose. And I just saw a butterfly. Just refocus here. I'm not sure if you can see the little wings of the butterfly here. You want to bring in change in your industry. You're not looking for a job. You're looking for your sole purpose. And you're ready to fight for that, to make that change, because you may have been scarred. See, there's a little scar on his cheek here. So perhaps you've been a victim of something, and you're trying to defend yourself and fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. So whatever your job or whatever career or whatever you're thinking of doing, to go back to school or starting a business, whatever you're looking to do in this new phase of your life, you want to do it with purpose. If you were an abused child, you may become a lawyer to help support those little children, defend those little children who cannot defend themselves. Maybe there's parents abusing children, and you know this deep down in your heart, and you want to make a difference. So whatever you're looking to do in this next phase is very, very important and very, very inspirational. You're looking to make a change. You might go into politics and change some bills, change some laws. You may become a vet or a doctor, change the way medication works, the medicine world industry works. You're here for a change. You have that vision. You are no ordinary mortal. You are someone who has a lot of light and emotion and mission. You're here with a divine purpose. You see what you like to do. Oops, sorry about that. But you're still contemplating some of the obstacles that might be preventing you from moving forward. But I was drawn to the number 8. The number 8 normally represents prosperity and abundance. So as I mentioned earlier, you're not here just to do a job. You're here with a divine mission, supported by your angels and your animal guides, to help you manifest something big. Pile number 3. Wow, I'd like to get to know you. You're my kind of spirit. Pile number 3. If this resonates with you, please leave me a comment to tell me if there's something really important you're working on, and perhaps we can do something together. So you've got a vision with a purpose. You're just looking for some clarity so you can manifest to make this change in the world. Oh my gosh, pile number 3. I take my hat off to you, because I love people like you who have a divine mission. You're probably a star seed or an ascended master who's come down on this earth to make a difference. Look at this light glowing. Wow. So let me close this reading with the Magical Times Empowering cards with some final advice. As with everyone else, I'm impressed with this reading the most, actually. It's so powerful. It's so visionary. It's so wow. Let's see what final advice your guides have for you. Your higher self. What divine purpose or final advice? Pile number 3. What else does the universe want to share with you that it hasn't shared? I just saw it twice. Here's a moon here and another moon here. So yeah, I can feel your emotion. This is very, very emotional for you, because like I mentioned earlier, you just don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer. You want to be someone special. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. So what's really interesting, you have magical unicorns here, which kind of resonates with the animal theme here. So maybe there are important friends, be it on earth or in heaven, who are trying to help you. So find those guides, those friends that want the best for you, that love you and care about you, and are not going to be jealous of your accomplishments. They're going to be there to cheer you on. They want you to be successful. And I was inspired to look underneath at the bottom of the deck, and the card Sanctuary popped out. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you to renew yourself and thrive. Wow, it's so poignant in that You've come full circle, literally. You're being guided to step away from the noise of the everyday so you can gain some clarity and gain some focus by being alone, turning off the noise, turning off the music, the chatter, by meditating, by putting yourself out there in Mother Nature with animals, connecting with animals. Maybe you are an elemental and you can see dragons, or you can see unicorns and fairies. You're definitely being guided to seek others who are like-minded like you, who understand that they just don't want to work. They want to work or have a job with a life purpose. You want meaning in your life. You're a starseed. You are here for a purpose. You're a fighter. You have a vision. You want to make a difference. So pile number 3, I am so happy we have people like you on this planet. People like you, souls like you with such important missions are the ones that make the difference. You are the ones who are going to make profound changes on this planet to bring us in the fifth dimension. And your passion is not going to be driven by money, but by purpose, because you are genuinely here to make a difference, and you're an empowered soul. So don't doubt your capacity to manifest what the universe would like to send you. So look for guidance from your spirit guides. They're there to help you manifest, gain clarity, so you become the warrior you're meant to be, to fulfill your mission with your vision to help this planet. What a wonderful reading, pile number 3. What a nice, beautiful message from the universe, from your spirit guides. So I hope this resonated. Please, if it did, leave me a message in the comment section. It'd be greatly appreciated. I would love to share your news with others. And if there's anything we can do to support you on your journey, feel free to reach out. And if you'd like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description below. It would be my pleasure, pile number 3, to connect with you and to see how I can help you move forward with this important mission that you have, because you're definitely looking for guidance. And my name is Zita, your guiding luminary, so I can help you with your guidance. So with that, have a great day. God bless and good luck. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.